have some violent incidents, episodes in the next few years as we try to implement this, because there are going to be people who are going to oppose it. Again, that's often constitutions are written in blood sometimes, but it's owned by us. Yet we Kenyans are a bit of we are hard heads in believing in Kenyan exceptionalism. And when I went around the country for 1 year, whenever I went up to, and this had no tribe, and people were there was a lot of ethnic animosity because of the violence. Blood causes a lot of animosity, and a lot of healing has not taken place. But I would ask people, what does it feel like when somebody from Nigeria tells you, very sorry what happened in Kenya? Somebody from Somalia tells you, very sorry what happened in Kenya. And I tell you, across the board, it doesn't matter what tribe, every Kenyan said, man, that feels terrible. And I would say, that's the Kenyan in you fighting to come out. And that is what Inuka is about. Thank you very much.
I'd just like to close by thanking you for coming and for your questions. I'm sorry that some are frustrated, but it's always better to leave when you still have a little appetite. I'd particularly like to thank our two discussants, Michaela Rong and Justin Willis, for their contributions, and of course to thank John Githongo most of all. I think I have learned a lot about this evening. The letter and the spirit of constitution making and the political ethos of Kenya is what's in question, I think. The fact that this new constitution replaces actually not the Lancaster House constitution, whatever it was, the key point, it seems to me, is that we all have our mistaken beliefs as part of our national myths. What John has just said about it's ours, about this constitution, seems to me the key thing. It's the turn of all Kenyans not to eat it. I hope that we're always glad to see you. We're equally glad to know that you can go back in confidence to your own country. I think that those of us who were on the edge of our seats just over 2 years ago feel a sense of relief and hope, a slight uncrossing of the fingers about Kenya now. And that's, of course, due to the efforts of a lot of people, but particularly to, I think, the inherent, intrinsic, good sense and political sophistication of all Kenyans. Above all, I liked best something you said in an interview on Radio 4 just after the referendum. It was a wonderful mixed metaphor. You said, this is a great result. Clearly, there are choppy waters ahead, but flowing in the right direction. Thank you all for coming. Good night.